Hello and welcome to English tutorial sessions by Wizert. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the various forms of nouns. So nouns exist in two major forms. The first one is singular noun. It denotes one place, person or thing. So anything that is exactly one in number is called singular. Examples: girl, boy, table, chair, etc. The second form is plural noun. It denotes more than one place, person, or thing. So, more than one means it could either be two, it could be five, it could be 700, or even 100,000. That does not matter. Examples: girls, boys, tables, chairs, etc. Changing singular into plural. So, there are various rules for this. Let us look at rule number one. According to rule 1, few nouns are made plural by adding s at the end. Examples: boy, which changes to boys, kite, that changes to kites, girl, that changes to girls. Moving forward from here, rule 2. Few nouns which have s, double s, ch, sh, z, or x at the end are made plural by adding es at the end. So basically, the words that end with the alphabets written above, in order to change them into plural form, we add es at the end. So bus becomes buses, watch turns into watches, class becomes classes, fox turns into foxes, and quiz finally becomes quizzes. Moving forward, rule 3. A few nouns that end with O and have a consonant preceding it are made plural by adding es. So in English, we have 26 different alphabets, out of which 5 alphabets are called vowels. And those 5 alphabets are A, E, I, O, and U. Apart from these 5 alphabets, the rest 21 are called consonants. So this rule says that if a particular word ends with O and just before that we have a consonant, so we change that word into plural form by adding es in the end. So hero turns into heroes, mango becomes mangoes, cargo changes to cargoes, potato changes to potatoes, mosquito becomes mosquitoes, and echo becomes echoes. However, there are certain exceptions to this rule. So words like dynamo, ratio, and solo are changed into plural form just by adding an s in the end instead of es. Let us look at rule number 4. So nouns ending with double vowel are made plural by adding s at the end. Examples: bee, that changes to bees, tree, that changes to trees, and portfolio, that eventually becomes portfolios. So if you notice all the three words in the singular form, there are two vowels at the end of every word. So bee has two e's, similarly tree also has two e's, and portfolio has an I and an O. Rule 5. Nouns that end with y and have a consonant preceding it are made plural by changing it into ies. So we have some words that end with a y, and just before that, if there is a consonant, so in order to change such a word into plural form, we convert the y to ies. So cry becomes cries, family becomes families, and city becomes cities. Rule 6. Nouns ending with y that have a vowel before it are made plural by adding s. So if a word ends with a y and just before that you have a vowel, so such words are converted into plural form by adding s. So key changes to keys, toy changes to toys, and donkey changes to donkeys. Rule 7. Nouns that end with F and FE are made plural by changing that into VES. So calf becomes calves, wolf becomes wolves, and leaf becomes leaves. However, there are certain exceptions to this rule, like belief, grief, cliff, safe, dwarf, chief, gulf, roof, scarf, brief, etc. So all these words are changed into plural form by adding s in the end. Rule 8. Compound nouns are made plural by adding s to the main word. So when you have certain words like these, brother-in-law, member of parliament, or stepdaughter, we change them into plural form by adding an s after the main word. So brother-in-law becomes brothers-in-law, member of parliament becomes members of parliament, and stepdaughter becomes stepdaughters. Next up, we have rule number 9. In the following nouns, the inner vowels are changed to make them in plural form. So man becomes men, woman becomes women, foot becomes feet, mouse becomes mice, tooth becomes teeth, and oasis becomes oasis where I changes to e in plural form. The last rule that we have to discuss is rule 10. In the following nouns, en is added to change them into plural. Examples: child that changes to children, and ox that changes to oxen. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.